Rightio, so next build video is the sea bag. Let's have a little look at what you get in the sea bag. So I've spread it across two different containers. Let's start over here. You get some rubber inserts for the shock absorbers, so they're not spring. Shock absorbers are not just spring. Or oil dampers, these are the rubber like resistance shocks. I have had these before. Can't remember what build, definitely on the Ford Escort I've got. Here's your springs, 6 shocks, because we've got 6 wheels, various step screws, various ball bearings. These are the shock absorbers themselves. Then over here we've got some split pins. These thicker springs are for the bumper, I believe. These will be the wheel nuts. This ball joints, I think, will be for the steering. Various other rods and ends. So that's what's in the C parts bag. Let's just move them aside while we have a quick look. So the C parts bag starts with making the dampers, which, as I said, you get these rubber bits and you cut them to size and you put them inside the shock absorbers, and it's the rubber, I suppose, that offers the resistance. Probably can upgrade them to oil-filled shocks, whether people do or I will, not sure. Attached front dampers, center dampers, rear dampers. You've got some work with the electronics. This is the servo here, which I have in this bag. So we get up to step 27 and we look at the whole steering mechanism, and it looks fairly complicated how it connects. And then the servo goes onto the side of the body. The battery cover, it's going to go on the top here. And then nearing completion, the rest of the electronics go on. Receiver, speed controller, tidy up the wiring, bumper goes on. Wheels go on. It's the body mounts, by the way. Wheels go on. Takes us up to final step is the front bumper, the big heavy spring front bumper. Then it gets us up to the body shell, so I'll probably do another video somewhere along the way. But for now, that is what's coming up next, and that is the sea bag. Right. Just a quick video to update you on the shock absorber build. So I've got various different Tamiya models. Now, as you know, different types of shock absorbers in all of them. I have done some of these before, but always a bit of interest to show you the shock absorbers. So I've mounted 4, built and mounted 4 already. Here's one that I need to mount, already built. I'll show you what goes into them. Some Tamiya shock absorbers are oil filled, some are just I suppose friction shocks by spring. These ones come with a bit of rubber tubing, and you cut down to size the little rubber inserts, and then what happens is the rubber insert goes over the screw. You put a bit of grease on it, and it's that rubber insert, I suppose, rubbing with the screw that provides a little bit of resistance. You put the spring on, put it all together. So these aren't oil filled, but they're not just pure springs, which incidentally, if we come over here, at the moment sitting on the shelf in the study, is the Hornet. And the Hornet just has some really basic sprung shocks. So that's another variation. Yeah, another view of the Hornet's rear end. So there we go. That's the shock absorbers on the Konghead.